Bags right up with our bill.
No, where's my key?
Our miss.
Please one key.
Here it is now, I must go.
First bring a key.
Straight away.
Right now, please.
Won't delay, won't be long though. All day long I hear them yell with all their might.
Service! Service!
Day and night.
We want service! 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 Listen to the bellboy's little telephone. Morning, noon, and night they keep them on the go.
Serving your iced water. Mother, daughter, it's nothing to write home about.
Service, service, service. Talk about your dances that have lots of pep. Nothing is as tiring as a lively step.
The people, the bellhop, busy. Tell off the step that is wearing me out.
Service, service, service.
Just in your clothes, then on your toes, doing the bellhop. A lot of breath is worked to death, doing the bellhop.
You there? I'm not sleeping.
I know the man who made a million got to know. Who'll go and leave a lot of forgotten Roberts and Thomas with them to hold, doing the bellhop all day.
The gentleman in 94 has ordered once or twice. He wants the morning papers and a eyeball glass of ice. Go tell the girl in 65 she must turn down the lights. A man across the court complained he couldn't sleep all night. The bridal couple occupying 84 and 5 have not been out since Wednesday. Go and see if they're alive.
My apologies. All out of breath, I worked to death, doing the bellhop all day.
Doing the bellhop.
Yes, Mrs. Potter.
Have you seen my daughter around the hotel today?
Your daughter? No, ma'am, no, I haven't seen your daughter.
I see. When did you see her last?
I haven't seen her since last night.
I see. She was out awfully late last night.
Oh, how's that?
She was out awfully late. Did you happen to see whom she left with?
No, you see, I'm not always behind the desk, so I can't see who comes and goes.
I see.
Well, Mrs. Potter, I don't know where Polly has got to today. No one seems to know where she went last night either.
That's not all right, Mr. Yates. I've just learned that you're right. She was indeed out with Mr. Jamison last night.
I thought that might be it. I hope you don't mind my saying so, Mrs. Potter, but people are beginning to talk.
I suppose you're right. It's not a matter I would speak about ordinarily, but with you it's different. You see, I know you've spoken to Polly about your intentions.
Uh-oh.
She told me about it last night, and nothing could make me happier, Mr. Yates.
Oh, thank you.
I've known your family a great many years. Good afternoon.
Oh, Martin.
Oh, Penelope, also excuse me. Not leaving already. I'm afraid I must. I'll see you both later. Well, that's one way to go about it, but it's a little old-fashioned.
What do you mean?
Getting solid with Mother? It won't work, Harvey. You'll notice he's been going out with the girl.
Who?
Mr. Robert Jamison. He's cutting you out of Polly Potter.
I'm Yates. I'm not afraid of some hotel clerk.
No, but I'll bet you're worried about the Potter millions.
I'll put somebody off that stuff. Suppose somebody came in.
In fact, if you lose out with... Oh! Are you Miss Potter?
Oh, hello, Polly.
Hello.
I was just out looking for you. Your mother wanted you.
She generally does. Well, I look forward to seeing you both some other time.
I imagine I'd better be going if Mother's been No, Mother. Thanks a lot.
Oh, what's the matter?
Why, nothing exactly. Mother's been looking for me.
She generally is, and I think she's on who's this time. Polly, where have you been?
Avoiding Mother.
Well, I'm always avoiding Mr. Harris, so we're square.
Oh, Robert, we shouldn't have stayed so long at Coconut Manor last night.
Longer,
It's too bad Mr. Hammer can't do something with that property, with all those beautiful hills.
They're beautiful, all right, but that's why there hasn't been any development there.
Couldn't they be cut down?
Too expensive. You see, here's what happened. John W. Berryman was here last month. He's the guy that practically built Palm Beach in Miami, single-handedly. And he said he wouldn't touch the properties. When a guy like Berryman passes up on something, nobody wants it. But would you mind if I told you a secret?
I'd love to hear it.
I made a drawing of the whole place as a built-up district without cutting down the hills or having them get in the way.
Why, that's wonderful!
I sent a copy of it to Berryman last week.
That's thrilling. Does Mr. Hammer know about it?
Not yet, but if Berryman accepts my plans, I'll be able to design all the buildings, and I may be an architect yet.
If only he does take it, I'm sure it'll be the most beautiful place in the world.
It would be if you lived there, which, Polly, I
Why, yes, Mrs. Potter. Oh, my.
Polly?
Mrs. Potter! How are you?
How are you?
I'm very yes.
Well, I suppose I should be going.
Mr. Yates? So it's true then, you have been seeing the hotel clerk.
Mother, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly, but why a daughter of mine would be seen in the company of a hotel clerk when she could be one of the Yates, one of the Boston Yates, is beyond what I can understand.
Oh, who cares about the Boston Yates?
Polly, I want you to give up that clerk.
Oh, Mother, he isn't a clerk. He's an architect. He's only clerking until he can get started.
One who clerks, Polly, is a clerk. And that settles that. Don't forget, you're a potter. And in 200 years, no potter has ever been involved in a single scandal.
Well, what about Uncle Dick?
Polly, it's a well-known fact your uncle was drunk at the time.
What did you say?
Families can be an awful nuisance, especially mine. My ancestors were shrewd investors, making millions of speculation. When they counted their gold, they mounted on the high horse of reputation. Now it seems I'm inheriting a responsibility. Though it never was merited, I must act accordingly. With a family reputation, you come to this and you mustn't do that. What an awful situation comes to this and you mustn't do that. I'm something you'll agree. Chop down her family tree. Oh, my family, the Potter family reputation is making a wreck of me. Oh, Robert, there must be some way to convince Mother you're really an architect.
Well, I don't see why we have to convince her of anything.
Please try to understand. I know she sent me away, but I want to have her blessing. It's important to me.
Others have been doing for months and months the things that she'd like to treasure twice.
Restaurant should have debutante marks from the Dole Convention.
Scandal, papers, review, papers, and a good mention.
But the
We both know that marrying Polly is the only way to swear out your debts.
I can take care of myself.
I doubt that. Suppose I had a plan that could take care of the both of us.
Just like old times.
Just like old times.
What is it?
Have you ever seen that diamond necklace of Miss Potter's?
Oh, well, of course.
Well, her room and mine are right next to each other. Hers is 318 and mine is 320. There's a connecting door in between.
Go on.
She keeps everything locked in the jewel case in her dresser, and the key is always in her bag. That's what you've got to get.
Oh, well, that's a large order, but maybe it can be done. Suppose I invite Mrs. Potter to have supper with me tonight.
What then?
Sometime during the evening, I might be able to get the key out of her bag.
Now you're talking. That sounds more like old times. In the meantime, I think I'll pay Mr. Hammer a little visit.
Mr. Hammer? What for?
Well, I need his hotel pass key. Trouble is, I can never find him. Oh, Clara!
Oh, Polly! Where's your mother?
Outside, she thinks I'm still following her.
Perfect, because I think I have a way to get your mother's blessing.
How?
This here is a map of Coconut Manor. And look what I've written here.
Lot 26, my dream come true.
Lot 26, will his dream come true?
Exactly. If I built something there, there's no way your mother could deny that I'm an architect.
That sounds marvelous, Bob, but can you afford it?
I mean, I've made enough money working for Mr. Hammer. There's just one small problem.
What?
I haven't gotten paid yet.
No, why not?
Well, the hotel's been doing very good recently, and he assured me I would be paid soon. I would have quit a long time ago, but all the other bellhops quit, and I'm the only one left to work the front. What would Mr. Hammer do without me?
Where is he?
Well, he's not up yet.
Not up? It's 4 o'clock.
He's sure to be up soon. He always gets up on Wednesdays.
See, that's the trouble with the hotel. No wonder people are always complaining that they don't get any service. You can't do it all alone.
I suppose you're right.
As soon as he comes down here, you need to talk to him.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's a very busy man.
Polly? I need to speak to you. Now.
Yes, Mother. Oh, look, Mr. Hammer's up. He's coming this way. Tell him you want to get paid.
Mr. Hammer, I'd like to speak with you.
What's the matter? Somebody pay their bill?
No, I want my money.
You want your money?
Yes, money. I want to be paid.
Oh, you mean you want my money?
Huh?
Is that fair? Do I want your money? Suppose George Washington's soldiers had asked for money. Where would this country be today?
They did
And
ask.
where is it? Where's Washington? What's the capital of Oklahoma? No! My friend, no, money will never make you happy, and happy will never make you money. That may be a wise crack, but I doubt it.
Mr. Hammer, I just want to get paid.
Well, I'll make you a promise. You stick with me and work hard, we'll forget all about the money. We'll make a hotel out of this place yet. I'll put writing paper in the hotel. Next year, you behave yourself, I'll put in envelopes. We'll put in elevators and subways. I'll put in extra blankets in your room for free. There'll be no cover charge. James, think of the opportunities here in Florida. 3 years ago, I came here without a nickel in my pocket, and now I've got a nickel in my pocket.
That's all well and good, Mr. Hammer, but it's been weeks and I just want my wages.
Wages? You want to be a wage slave? Answer me that.
No.
No, of course not. And what is it that makes wage slaves?
Wages?
Wages. I want you to be free. Strike off your chains. Strike up the band. Strike free, you're out. Remember, Jefferson, there is nothing like liberty. That is, there's nothing like it in this country. Be free, my friend, now and forever, one and indivisible, one and for all for me and me for you and T for two and 3 for 5 and 6 for a quarter. Remember, I only have my best interests at heart.
Hey!
And it's only a matter of a few years, I promise you, before some woman will swim the English Channel. I thank you. Hello, front desk. Is that so? Well, I'll attend to that. Jefferson, it's been reported to me that there is a poker game going on in room 420. I want want you to go up there, knock on the door, and see if you can get me a seat.
Yes, Mr. Hammer, you hotel pass.
Give me that. This opens every door in the hotel. We can't have it falling into the hands of someone like myself.
Mr. Hammer, have you read this telegram?
No, did you? Well, there you are. Business is starting to look our way already. We arrived this afternoon on the 4:15. Kindly reserve 2 floors and 3 ceilings. Must be mice. If we like your property, we will immediately buy it. See, things are starting to look our way already.
Who's it from?
Western Union, and they've got a lot of money too. This is on 4:15. See, we are going to be stuffed by tonight. This hotel is going to be so crowded that we're going to be turning away thousands of people. If there is another hotel, Coconut Beach, cancel our reservation. Oh, I knew it was too good. Wait a minute! P.S. Aunt Fanny just had an 8-pound boy. Can you come to the wedding? See, it's going to be all right. We've been invited to the wedding of Aunt Fanny's 8-pound boy. Of course, that won't be for a couple of years yet. In the meantime, I want you to buck up. Let's get down to work. And above all, just don't think about money. Just forget about it. Because you won't get it anyway.
Yes, sir. Mr. Hammer, Miss Saltstein also asked if you would reserve a nice quiet spot for her for dinner tonight.
A nice quiet spot.
Yes, sir.
Tell her she can eat in the lobby.
It's pretty quiet here. Maybe the season just hasn't started.
Maybe the hotel isn't open yet.
Don't you worry, Mr. Hammer. In a few weeks, we'll be cleaning up.
Yes, and making the beds. Now, go on, get out of here. I can handle this rush myself.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Hammer.
Only if you can prove it. Don't tell my parole officer, and I won't tell yours.
There's something I've been wanting to tell you.
Oh, I know what you're going to say, but you're wrong. Valentino is much taller than I am.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, I think you're just marvelous.
Oh, of course you do. It's always been like that.
Ever since the age of 4, I had nurses by the score. They were all so fond of me, never took a salary. That's how I began as a ladies' man. It continues every season, though I hardly know the reason why. Am I a hit with the ladies? Tell me why. Do I just live with the ladies? Tell me, is it the automobile, or is it my dancing, or my fatal sex appeal? Why am I the center attraction every time I walk on by? They're as cold as can be. Oh, one look at me, they seem to fry. I wonder why.
You're not what I call a dude. Still, it seems that you're pursued.
By the females on my staff, asking for my autograph.
You'll be signing checks
What for?
for the weaker sex.
Oh no! Juliets who hardly know me.
Whisper, won't you, Romeo me?
Why am I the center attraction? I never even try.
No matter what the climate is,
Or what time it is.
behave
the matter? Are we all out of front?
I'm the only one.
And you're gonna be ringing the bell? Yes! Well, why don't you stick around here for a little bit? If anybody comes in that looks like a customer, tie him up and brand him.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey,
Ah, gentlemen customers. What are you boys giving me the runaround over here? Come over here. Now, what do you want? What do you want? Explain your business.
we sent a telegram.
Oh. You're the boys that sent the telegrams.
How do you do?
Oh, it's a coincidence. I used to send telegrams myself. Welcome to the Coconut Hotel located in Coconut Beach next to Coconut Manor. How are you? And how are you?
Hey, it's okay. He's not hurt nobody. It's all right.
Hey. You can stay. But you gotta get that groundhog out of here. Now, what do you want? Explain your business.
We make a reservation.
Reservation. What do you boys want? Garage and back.
We go together.
You go together, him.
Sure, me?
Would you mind coming in and starting all over?
Oh, sure.
And that's better. Now, what do you want?
We want a room and no bath.
Oh, I see you boys are only here for the winter. Well, step right this way, and I'll see what I can do for you.
All right, we stay for the summer too.
I'm sorry, boys, we haven't got any vacancies.
He's got no vacancy.
We got plenty of rooms.
All right, we take a room. We get on the room. All right, we take a vacancy.
Gibson, take the gentleman's baggage. Hey, don't you know that suitcase is empty?
It's all right. We fill it up before we leave.
Oh, you will? Well, you'll empty it before I go out. Now, why not step me up this way and sign me in the register? Oh, wait, if you put your moniker up here so you can register. Step right up this way. 2 shots for 5. No.
Oh!
First one down.
Yeah, come on.
One more. Oh! And the boy wins a gold cigar. Everybody else, step right up this way. Don't throw that. That's only for long distances. Now, what do you want? A suite on the 3rd floor?
Oh, we take a Norwegian, the finished basement.
Well, you'll have to take that out of the commissary department. Now, how about stepping up and signing the register?
Oh, no. I'm not signing nothing without my lawyer.
Don't you understand? You have to sign the book. If you don't register, you can't vote.
You're crazy. Last year, I didn't register. I voted 6 times.
Mr. Hammer! Oh, here, just a moment. Let me help you with that.
Hey!
No. I'm sorry, boys. The afternoon mail hasn't come in yet. Stop. You can't do it. No, that's not here, Mr. Hammer. Hey! I could use you on the 1st of the month. Mr. Hammer! Just tell them there's no answer. Tell them I'll have the money in the morning. Customer is always right, as I've always said, and I've never said it. Now, what do you want? A single room.
We like to double up.
Double up. Eat some green apples. Hello, yes. Would you come down the floor? I can't hear you. If you take your nose out of the receiver, it'll be all right. Funny fellow, you. Hello, guest! You want to get a hold of Mrs. Potter? Well, I don't know. She's awfully ticklish.
What's the matter? I looked the envelope.
No, he's right. Use the sponge. Lick it with the sponge and make your tongue jealous. Now, boys, we're in a position here where... No, that's quick drying glue. I wouldn't. He'll never talk again.
Will you drink that ink well?
Here, have one of these flowers. They're buckwheat. Here, pick out a nice one now. I wouldn't want you to get any of the worst of this. There you are. I'm so glad. Hello, yes? What? Your clothes need ironing? Well, I'll be right. Boys, you'll excuse me. This is a pressing matter. And while I'm upstairs, I'll get your partner a stomach pump.
He needs it.
I'll be back in a few minutes. But while I'm gone, don't forget, register.
Hey, don't forget. Register. Come on. All right. Bring it left side. Hey, that's a fine. Now what else have we got? Hello? Hello! No. We don't have no vacancies. We got the no customers. We got the nothing. All right, I send you up something. Goodbye. Hey, come on.
All right,
I will.
now, remind me, how is it that the door between your room and Mrs. Marx's is unlocked?
Oh, it isn't. But Mr. Hammer was kind enough to let me have his hotel pass key.
Oh, did he now?
Stop that!
Young Weenus!
Really?
Hey! Come on, Opie. Let's get away from these bums. Bomb? Oh, bomb! Brum, bum, bum. Brum, bum, bum. How did they get in here? Oh, I can kill those traps.
Wait a minute. Don't kill them yet. I've got an idea.
How about those two?
Yes, listen. If the necklace is found missing, someone's got to be blamed. Why not them?
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Suppose I flirt with them and they come up to my room. What then? I file a complaint to the hotel. That way they're seen near Mrs. Potter's room the night the necklace disappears. Get it?
Oh, you bet I get it. That's a grand idea.
You'll help me pull this off. And I'll try to get rid of Mr. Robert Jamison for you.
Oh, careful. Here he comes now.
Thank you, Mr. Yates. You're so thoughtful. Room 320, please.
Yes, Mrs. Martin. Here you are.
Oh, that was a wonderful story, Mr. Jamison. I mean, Robert. I'd love to hear the rest of it sometime. Maybe later. You know my room number, 320. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were alone. How embarrassing. Well, anyway, goodbye. What was that about?
I don't know. She must be drinking the giggle water. How are you holding up, though?
While I was scolded again,
Really? What about this time?
I'm supposed to remember that I'm a potter.
Polly, you can't be a potter all your life.
And in every room comes an all-you-can-eat buffet for the bed bugs.
I'm sorry, Miss Potter. There's nothing in here for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course.
You did that pretty well.
What do you mean?
Well, not well enough to fool anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, not exactly a blind, you know. Your smiling face is an open book, young man. We know that book, young man. You must be oh so happy. It's just a case of love that took young man. There are quite a few that envy you. Lucky boy, she's a beautiful thing. Lucky boy, will you give her a ring? Lucky boy, it will take your pride and joy on a train that your leather suitcase will contain bits of satin and lace. It's as plain as the on your face how we end. 5, 6, 7, 8. I must confess that you paved the way.
We paved the way. We really
The
said.
things I want to tell you, you'll never guess what a lucky day.
What a lucky day.
That she had chosen me. Lucky boy, lucky boy. She's a beautiful thing. Lucky boy, lucky boy. I'm as proud as a king. Lucky boy, lucky boy. When I give her a ring, you will see me jump for joy. With a cheer and the water we care, we'll appear in a bungalow where in a year there'll be 3 of us there. How we envy you, lucky boy. Yes,
Arkady!
yes,
Arkady!
yes, yes, yes,
Arkady!
yes, yes.
Arkady, Arkady! Arkady!
Lucky boy, she's a beautiful thing. Lucky boy, we're as proud as a king. Lucky boy, when you give her a ring, you will see you jump for joy. With a cheer and the water we care, we'll appear in a bungalow where in a year there'll be 3 of us there. How we envy you, lucky boy. Your smiling face is an open book, you lucky boy. See, Mr. Hammer, now you know why I need my money. I need the money to get the girl.
Oh, I see. Well, Jamison, I'll be frank with you. And you be Jamison. There's no money in this hotel. There's something wrong with it.
Oh, but what could it be?
Hello, yes? Ice water in 340. Is that so? How did you get it? Oh, you want some? That's different. Oh, so you have any ice or anything? No, I haven't. This is Coconut Beach. There's no snow, no ice. Why don't you peel some onions? That'll make your ice water. What? You too!
I think I know what's wrong with the hotel.
I think I do too. You're fired. Get your coat and my hat and get out.
No. You're never going to make any money off the hotel, and that means I'm never going to get paid. So...
No, just buck up, Jamison. Once I start selling Coconut Manor, you'll have your wages. And I'll have a dozen or more bellhops. All female, just like the movie.
Sell Coconut Manor, but Mr. Hammer, who would buy it?
How do you do, Mr. Hammer?
You're just who I was looking for, and now whether you like it or not. I'm going to tell you about Florida real estate. It's the first time it's ever been mentioned down here today.
Mr. Hammer, I'm sorry.
Do you know? Property values have increased 1924 since 1,000%. Do you know that this is the greatest event since Sophie Tucker? Do you know that Florida is the landmark of America and that Coconut Beach is the landfill of Florida?
Mr. Hammer, you told me about this yesterday.
I know, but I left out a comma. Look, tomorrow afternoon I've just decided that I'm going to be holding an auction sale at Coconut Manor, the suburb terrible. I mean, you. You must come over. There's going to be entertainment, sandwiches, and the auction. If you don't like auction, we can play a contract. Here it is. Coconut Manor. Glorifying the American sewer in the Florida sucker. Why, it's the most exclusive residential district in Florida. Nobody lives there, and the climate. Just ask me about the climate, I dare you.
Very well, how is
I'm
that?
glad you brought it up. Our motto here in Coconut Beach is no snow, no ice, and no business. Do you know that Florida is the greatest state in the Union?
Is it?
Take climate. No, we took that. Take its fruits, take the take the alligator pear. Take all the alligator pears and keep them, see if I care. Do you know how alligator pears are mean?
I don't think I do.
Here you are. You've never been an alligator. And don't let it happen again. Sometimes it takes years, you know, to bring the pear and the alligator together. They don't like each other. No, the pear won't associate with the alligator unless he's got his bags with him. Do you know how many alligator pears are rounded up and thrown out of the state every year and told not to come back?
I haven't the slightest idea.
All they can get a hold of. Florida feeds the nation, but nobody feeds me, and that's what I want to talk to you about.
Mr. Hammer, please, I get it.
Here's another thing. Take our cattle raising. Now, don't take anything personal, but here is the ideal section for raising cattle. We have longhorns, shorthorns, and shoehorns.
Mr. Hammer, I can really...
I doubt that. And there's another thing I want to put into your mind. Where will you be when you're 75? That's about 3 weeks from now.
If I were to buy, I'd go someplace like Palm Beach.
Oh, Palm Beach, the Atlantic City of yesterday, the slums of tomorrow. Do you know that the population of Coconut Beach has doubled in the last week?
Has it?
3 bulldogs were born.
Mr. Hammer, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I must be going.
Oh, don't go! Before you go, let me show you a sample of sewer pipe we're going to lay. Look, here it is. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. I suppose nobody could fool you on a sewer pipe. A woman like you, sewer pipe. Now, this is an 8-inch long pipe, but of course all the property managers are getting a vote on the size of the pipe. But if it is a tie, it's going to go all the way to the Supreme Court. Here's a little inside information in advance. The Chief Justice is crazy about this size of pipe, and he would know. He grew up in one. Here, put it in your pocket. I'll see you later.
Mr. Hammer, I really, really don't know this. Please come. The stars are right there. Please. Back here.
You're eating again. That's no good. I don't want to hear that. We got to get the money. Right now, I do anything for money. I would kill someone for money. I'd kill you for money. Hey, wait, no. You're my friend. I kill you for nothing. Why you laugh, huh? You've been out there for 3 hours. You know about something yet? What you got? Oh, an Ingersoll watch. That's a fine. That's all you steal? Oh. Hey.
I think I know your face.
I give up. Whose is it?
I'll tell you in a minute. I think you're the 2 birds I was sent over here to watch. Headquarters sent me some pictures. Let me see your face. Yours too.
I'm making my own face. Wait, push me, don't push it. You wanna fight? Alright, come on, let's fight. Alright, come on. Boy, why you don't fight upstairs? Come on. Alright, come on. Alright.
What are you guys fighting for?
Anything you want to make us an offer.
No. Why are you fighting?
Oh, we don't fight. He's my friend. We play this way.
Yeah. Huh. Getting pretty suspicious of you. What's your name? I am suspicious of you too. Now listen. I know who you guys are. I haven't got anything on you yet, but I'm going to keep watching. I got your full records here in my pocket. And there's enough there to send you up the minute you start anything. You get me? That's all I came to tell you. Now don't forget it.
Hey, wise guy, why are you gonna start some detective coming around here? What's the matter with you, huh? Hey, where you going? The bag! Hey! Give me the detective anymore. Give the detective. Hey, what are you doing to me? Hey, come on! Hey, what are you doing? Hello, Polly.
Oh, Bob, Mother might come in.
Well, if she does, she'll have plenty of cause for complaint because I have something I want to ask you and I don't care who comes in anymore.
Really?
Really? Polly, do you ever think you could live in Coconut Manor?
Oh, Bob, no, I don't think so.
No? Why not?
Well, there aren't any houses there.
Well, what if I changed that?
That would all depend.
If you told me that I'm the lucky young man, from that moment I'd know my future began. I'd get busy attending to the happy ending. Let me tell you about my wonderful plan. A little bungalow, an hour or so from anywhere.
Go on,
A little cozy nest, the kind that's best
I don't know. Could you describe in more detail?
among the shady trees with birds and bees and lots of air.
Well, that's something.
And just enough for ground to fool around with you.
I think I know where this is going.
Away from all the crowds, we watch the clouds drifting by. And when the moon above presents a lovely view, there'll be a room in blue, the one that you would occupy. It's understood that I would occupy it.
If you're anxious to make me part of your plan,
Yes, I'm anxious to make you part of my
and
plan.
I'm ready to tell the world that you
I'm so nervous, my plan is not for you.
Just
Means you're okay.
anyone try to stop you young man.
A little bungalow, an hour so from anywhere. A little cozy nest, the kind that's best for two. Among the shady trees Prince of Wales.
Better.
In fact, you have a very distinct appearance.
Him I know got.
Tell me, what are you doing tonight?
Maybe you got a good idea?
Well, don't you dare come to my room 320 at 11 o'clock.
Alright. I'll be there at 10:30.
Have you seen a handkerchief? Oh, that's funny. I thought I dropped one. It doesn't really matter, because what I'm really interested in is you. Do you know you look like the Prince of Wales? Oh, that's funny. I thought it was an original idea of mine. Tell me, do you know who I am? Do you know where my room is? Oh, I'll be there at 11 o'clock, but of course, that wouldn't interest you.
Did anyone ever tell you you look like the Prince of Wales? And I don't mean the current Prince of Wales, one of the old Wales. Believe me, when I say Wales, I mean Wales. I know a whale when I see one. That reminds me, you said your room was 318? No, you didn't. You know, I am the proprietor of this hotel, and I have a pass key to every room in it.
Passkey?
Oh, that's Russian for pass. You know, they pass key down the street ski. Oh, I can't seem to find it, but it's okay. It'll turn up when we turn in, won't you, like that? Oh, if we could only find a little bungalow, eh? Well, yes, I'm sure we could find one. But what if the people wouldn't move out? If we could find an empty bungalow for me and you and a couple of other fellas, and you were inside and I was outside trying to get in, or inside trying to get out. If you were upside down and I was if you were inside out and I was up. If you could see all these people watching. If you don't hear from me by next Friday, the whole thing's off.
Do you even know what you're trying to say?
Yes, and it's not what I'm thinking.
I don't think
What I mean is your eyes. Your eyes, they shine like the pants of a blue serge suit.
What?
I mean, that's not a reflection on you. That's not a reflection on you. That's on the pants. What I mean to say is, if I came home from work and you were standing by the gate, you came home from work and I was standing by the gate. And we took a stroll up the path. And we went inside. And the curtains were drawn and the lights were low, and you felt my arms around you, and it was strange because I was in the other room. Are you sure your husband was dead?
Why, yes.
There was a trace of uncertainty in that yes. A yes like that was once responsible for me jumping out of a window, and I'm not the jumper I used to be. Are you sure he's dead?
Quite sure.
Well, I feel better. I'm sure he does too. Ladies, you're going to be here all winter. And I'm going to be stuck in the hotel anyhow. Why don't you just grab me before we can make other arrangements?
Oh, my dear Mr. Hammer, I shall never be married before my daughter.
Well, you did once. Oh, but I love you! I love you! Can't you see I'm pining for you? I'm mad around you.
My dear Mr. Hammer, what in the world is the matter with you?
I don't know. No, I'm not myself tonight. I don't know who I am. One false move and I'm yours. God, the poor sailors at sea on a night like this, they're all in the same boat. Oh, don't be mad. I love you anyhow in spite of yourself.
I don't think you've loved me before.
I might, but I keep my mouth shut.
I will not stay here and be insulted this way.
Oh, don't go away and leave me here alone. You stay here and I'll go away.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm saying you'll be truly mine, or truly yours, or yours truly. Yes, yes.
Would you keep your hands to yourself?
I'll play you one more round.
Over here.
The three of you. Oh. sneaking around the clouds, I'll be sneaking around you. Oh, I can see it now. You in the mood. You'll wear a necktie, so I'll know you. I'll meet you tonight at the bungalow under the moon.
Oh, but suppose the moon is not out.
And I'll meet you under the bungalow. And then if you're as rich as everybody says you are,
I
it's understood that I would spend it all with you.
Mr. Jamison, please bring up some ice water over my room right away. That's right, room 320. Thank you. Oh, come on up, you fool.
Close the door.
What took you so long?
Here's the deed to the jewel case.
Finally. Now, look, you can't take any chances on this case.
How do you mean?
Well, there's sure to be a fuss if someone finds the necklace.
And?
And we don't want it found on us, do we?
I should say not.
Then we've got to play it safe and hide it somewhere.
Hide it?
Just for a few days.
Yes, where?
Anywhere but in here?
I have just the place. A hollow tree stump about a mile away from here. Will that do?
Fine. How do I get there?
Oh, it's Coconut Manor. You've been there.
Oh, I'm not so sure, Harvey.
Here. I will show you. You go right up Granada Road, then you take Coconut Road until you come to a clearing with a fringe of trees around it. That's Coconut Manor. The hollow stump where you want to stash the jewels is on lot 26, about 20 feet from the edge of the clearing. You can't miss it. Now, I've got to go back downstairs, or Mrs. Potter will be suspicious.
All right.
For heaven's sake, be careful.
Granada Road. Coconut Road. Lot 26. 20 feet from the clearing. Everything's going along swimmingly now.
Remember me, the Prince of Wales?
Why, yes, of course I do. But you're early. Mr. Hammer, how dare you come into my room?
Madam, room's occupied by 2 people, 50 cents extra.
back again, the Prince of Wales.
Who is it?
It's me, the King of England!
My father!
It's a grand slam.
Coming back for my horse.
Come in.
Ice water.
Oh, put it over there, Mr. Jamison. Thank you.
Thank you. Why don't you give him a tie?
Come in.
Put it down there, Jack. I never! I should say that! Get out of here as fast as you can go! Go! After that man! Mr. Hammer, what are you doing in my room? Don't you dare take off that coat in this room! Go!
I was only playing.
Like out of this outfit. Thank goodness he's gone. Never mind, operator. Come in! Who are you?
That's all right. I'll just be a minute. Now there's nobody in here.
You don't know where to look.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
What is it?
Oh, awful! Why couldn't let me know?
Send up my nightgown.
Well, I guess everything's all right in here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. What is it you want?
It's okay. I know where to go.
$3.18, $3.20,
$3.13.
$3.40.
Excuse me? Are you in line for the bathroom?
No, go ahead. $3.40? No, $3.20. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Believe me, no one's putting anything over on me.
Alone at last.
have to put him in the cellar and check out.
Can't catch him.
Who is he?
Oh, that's my partner, but he no speak.
Oh, that's your silent partner. You inquired me about some property. Now, I gave it some thought. And I can give you 3 lots watering the front, or I can give you 3 lots fronting the water. Now, these lots cost me $9,000, but I can give you for 15 because I like you.
I no buy nothing.
What?
I no got no money.
You got no money?
I no got no 1 cent.
How are you going to pay for your room?
Well, that's your lookout.
Oh, I see you're just an idle roomer.
We come here to make money.
Oh, you want to make some money. Now, there's a new idea.
We read in the paper, big boom in Florida. We a couple of big booms too.
Well, I think I can show you how to make some real money. Now, in a little while, I'm going to be holding an auction at Coconut Manor. You know what an auction is, eh?
Of course I do. I come from Italy, across the Atlantic auction.
Let's go on as if nothing had happened. I say, I'm going to hold an auction here at Coconut Manor, and when the crowd gathers, I want you to mingle with them. Now, don't pick their pockets. Just mingle with them. And
I find time for both.
maybe we'll cut out the auction. Here's what I mean. If somebody says $100, you say 2. If they say 2, you say 3.
Oh, bid them up.
That's right. And if nobody says anything at all, you start it off.
How do I know if they don't say nothing?
Well, they'll probably notify you. You fool! If they don't say anything, you probably hear them, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe I know this.
Well, don't tell them. There. Now, we are successful at disposing of these lots. I'm going to see that you get a nice commission.
And how about some money?
Well, that's your choice. Now, in renting these lots, we often use blueprints. You know what a blueprint is, eh?
Of course I do. Had it for dinner last night. Blueprint oysters.
Now, how is it you haven't got double pneumonia?
I'll go around by myself.
Oh, I'll never say that again. You know what a lot is?
It's too much.
Oh, a lot. Just a little lot with nothing on it.
Anytime you get the whole lot, it's too much. Look, I explain it to you. Sometimes you know that's enough. It's too much. It's a whole lot. Sometimes you only get a little bit. Maybe you don't think it's enough. Maybe someone else thinks it's too much. It's a whole lot too. It's too much. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. It's too much. It's the same thing.
Next time I see you, remind me not to talk to you, will you?
All right.
Now, come over here, Rand McNally, and I'll explain this to you. Now, here is a map and a diagram of the entire Coconut section. Now, here's Coconut Manor. No matter what you say, that's Coconut Manor. Here's Coconut Manor. Here's Coconut Heights. There's the swamp, and here where the road forks, that's Coconut Junction.
Where you got coconut custard?
Oh, that's at one of the forks. You probably eat with your knife, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, this road leading out of Coconut Manor, that's the road I wish you were on. Oh, and here, we're going to build an eye and ear hospital. It's going to be a sight for sore eyes. You understand? Now, here's the river. All along the river. All along the river! There are these levees.
That's the Jewish neighborhood.
Well, we'll pass over that. Here is a little peninsula. Here is a viaduct leading over to the mainland.
All right, why a duck?
I'm fine, how are you? I say this is a little peninsula. Here is a viaduct leading over to the mainland.
Why a duck?
I'm not playing Ask Me Another. I said that's a viaduct.
All right, why a duck? Why no chicken?
I don't know, I have no chicken. I'm a stranger here myself. All I know is that that's a viaduct. If you try to cross over there a chicken, you'll find out why a duck.
Look, I know go someplace. I just...
Look, it's deep water. That's why a duck.
That's why
Deep
a
water. Look. Say you was horseback riding, and you came to a stream that you wanted to ford, but you couldn't cross it. It's too deep.
No, hey, hang on. Well, why do you want the ford if you got the horse one?
I don't know why the Van River came up. All I know is that it's a viaduct.
Look, okay. I catch on why a horse, why a chicken, why a this and why a that. But I don't catch on why a duck.
I was only joking. I was only fooling. They're going to build a tunnel there in Oregon. Is that clear to you?
Yes, everything except why a duck.
Here's an idea. Why don't I take you down, show you our cemetery? I got a list of about 50 people just dying to get in. Well, I like you.
I like you too.
I like you, and I'm going to see that you get a steady position. I'm going to shove you in ahead of all of them.
You're my friend.
I'm going to see that you get a steady position.
That's good.
And if I can arrange it, it's going to be horizontal.
lot 26, where we're gonna build our future home.
But Bob, dear, can you afford it? Did you get your wages from Mr. Hammer?
Not exactly, but he said he would let me use the money I earned to bid on one of the lots.
How much does he owe you?
About $1,000.
Oh, Bob!
Now don't forget, bid them up.
Here he comes.
All right, bid them up. I get it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go higher.
Yeah, that's it. Bid them up. Help me pull this deal over and I'll see that you can keep anything you've got.
But I don't got enough.
Be alert. That's it. Be alert.
All right. I be alert. I don't know what that is, but I be one.
Ready, Hampton?
Yes, sir. And remember, Mr. Hammer, you said I could use my money to bid on one of the lots.
Which one?
Lot 26, this one here with the wire fence around it.
Why a fence?
You're not going through all that again! Right this way! This way for the big auction! All you suckers that are gonna get trimmed, step this way for the big scandal. Big swindle. After the auction, there's gonna be sandwiches. But there's no lot sold, there'll be no sandwiches. Florida folks, sunshine, sunshine, perpetual sunshine all the year round. Now, let's get started before we get a tornado.
Look, Harvey, they're auctioning off the lots. What if they find the necklace?
Don't worry, I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Friends, you are in Coconut Manor now. One of the finest cities in Florida. 800 new residents are going to be built right here. Why? You can have any kind of a home you want to. You can even get stucco. Oh, how you can get stucco. And each lot is just a stone's throw away from the station. They throw enough stones. We're going to build a station. Now is the time to buy, while the new boom is on. And you know the old saying. New boom sweeps clean. And don't forget the guarantee, my personal guarantee. If these lots don't double in value in a year, I don't know what you're going to do about it. Now let's take that beautiful lot behind you. Lot number 22.
Lot number 22.
Right on the corner of DeSoto Avenue. You all know who DeSoto was. He discovered a body of water. You all know the body of water that they named after him? DeSoto water. This lot has a 14-foot frontage, a 20-foot backage, and a mighty fine garden. Now, what am I offered for lot number 22? Who's going to start it off, eh? Who's going to start?
$200.
$200. Do I hear free?
$300.
$300. Do I hear four? Ha yes, right over here. You'd like to bid your sign. 17. Well, that's a little less than 300. That's all right, I'll take it. 1,700. Wow, that's more than I ever see. I'm just an actor working on a show. I don't know these numbers. Anybody else? Let's all the folks on this side roll bid. 5 or 6.
600.
Best number ever. Wow, 312. Well, these are not 6. You bid 6.
$600.
Sold for $600. Wrap that lot up and put some poison ivy on it.
Yes, sir.
That was a big success. Okay, now even on that one, another success like that, I'll sell my body to a medical institute. Huh? Now we'll take lot number 23.
Lot number 23.
Now this is one of the finest lots in America, right over there, where that coconut tree is. What am I offered for lot number 23?
$100.
$100. Now there's more than $100 worth of milk in these coconuts. And what milk? Milk from contented coconuts. That makes this lot worth twice as much as any of the others. $500. Do I hear 6?
$600. $700. What the heck do I care?
What the heck do you care? What about me? $700. Do I hear it?
$700.
$700. Rain it down from heaven.
$800.
$800. Do I hear 9?
900.
You hear 9, you hear 10.
I hear 10. You're in here plenty. $900. Will the gentleman who said 5 say 9? Will the gentleman who said 5 say 5 again?
5.
Will he say 4?
You say 4, I say 5. You say 6, I say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got plenty of numbers left. Other time I go higher, I have stuff for enough.
I'm gonna go higher if I get a hold of you. Sold for $800 to hire a walker. When he said buy it, I should have smelled a rat. So I did. But I didn't know who it was. Get away from that tree before it dies! Now we're gonna take lot number. What am I out? $50! Sold! Too late! What the heck happened to Peter Rabbit? $12 million. That's in Monopoly money. I know you better than that. Anybody take lot number 12, a year's subscription to youth weekend? Anybody a year's subscription? I'm trying to work my way through this college. A 6-month subscription. I'll go to high school. Would anybody like to buy a lead pencil? I'll wrestle anyone in the crowd for $5. Anybody except the right range. Now, if nobody's going to be bidding anymore, I might as well quit.
Mr. Hammer, one more lot, remember? Remember?
Oh, yeah, well, we're going to try that with one more lot. Lot number 26.
Lot 26, will his dream come true?
Right over there where the stump of that tree is. What am I offering for lot number 26?
$200.
$200 going once.
$400.
$400. Now there's a gentleman with vision.
$500.
There's a gentleman with double vision.
$800.
There's a gentleman with stigmatism.
$1,000.
$1,000 going once.
$1,100.
$1,100. Do I hear 12? Come on. 12.
$1,200.
$1,200. Hail and farewell.
I'll bid 30.
$1,200 going once, going twice. Sold for $1,200. Hey! And a money going piece of property you got there too, buddy.
What happened? You did this. He hit me. I protest against that. I didn't have a chance to bid.
Hello, where have you been?
This person. That wasn't fair, I tell you. I wasn't allowed to bid.
I want you to know, young man, I do not discriminate. You had the same right to bid as everybody else.
Mr. Hammer!
Oh,
Mr. Hammer,
Welcome,
I have been robbed inside your hotel. Oh, mother. My diamond necklace, it's worth $100,000.
Was it valuable?
Was it? I will offer a $1,000 reward for its return.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The lady has lost a necklace worth $100,000 and she offers a $1,000 reward for its return.
$2,000.
Sold! Make note of that, Jamison!
Yes, sir.
Telling true.
Oh, no, it's the police, the cops, the PI.
Oh, no, you folks get back. Keep quiet.
Cut that out.
Wait. What happened? Did he hurt you? What's the matter? Why do you punch me? No punching. You want to fight? You want to fight?
Always in a tussle.
What is it? What? What's the matter with him?
He wants to know if you object if he hangs himself.
Mr. Hammer, what is the matter with that man?
I don't know where he's from. He hasn't got any license on him.
What's he doing?
He's playing a game. Marco.
Oh.
There you go. It's just the blind leading the blind. Down in the depths of the hole.
Why, yes! That's it! The family jewel! You did that! Mr. Mosby, let's kiss you again!
So that's how it is, huh? I saw you up there last night, grabbing up stuff for the reward. Yeah, you come clean now. Come clean. You... Hey, let go! How'd you know that necklace was in there?
Detective, may I make a suggestion?
What is it?
Could it be possible that the gentleman... Could it be possible that the gentleman who just purchased this lot might have known something about it? Why was he so eager to buy it in the first place?
What about that, you? Why did you buy that lot?
None of your business.
He's a desperate character. Mother,
Hey.
who is it? Polly,
Well, if you won't tell me, and he's making like a dummy, and that bird, you can't understand him when he does talk.
Ah, shut up.
Well, is there anybody who'll talk?
Well, I have a few nice things to say about Coconut Manor. It's not our State of the Union.
Well, if you won't tell me about it, then you'll have to tell somebody else.
Now, wait a minute. Are you meaning to say that I was the one who told
That's
this?
enough. Come on.
All right. All right. I didn't want it to come out like this, but
no,
the reason I
no!
bought the lot...
Oh, please don't take him away, please don't!
What?
I didn't mean for you to steal it, Bob!
What are you talking about?
Bob, what does she mean?
Polly. Oh, my fault. I only meant if you ever could get me one like this.
Are you accusing me of taking Miss Potter's necklace?
I'm taking all the blame for myself. Last night, when you told me you'd taken it, I just couldn't believe it.
No, I won't stand for any of this. You all can't seriously believe... I don't care what any of you think. Polly, you know this is all a lie, don't you?
Sounds quite plausible to me. It was only a harmless flirtation, and, well, he lost his head.
Don't you know it's a lie?
Polly, come here. Mr. Jamson, I must ask you to never speak to my daughter again.
Now, Mrs. Potter,
That's enough. Come on.
All right.
All right. Come on, you. I'll have a confession out of him in half an hour.
Now, you must wipe out this disgrace and make people forget you ever knew that young man.
Mother, what are you saying?
You suits come your way, and now we're going to have mine. Mr. Yates?
Yes, Mrs. Potter?
My daughter has reconsidered her answer to you.
Mother!
Your engagement will be announced tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful, Polly.
I shall give a dinner at the hotel.
A dinner. Oh.
You may invite everyone.
Don't worry, I will.
In honor of the engagement of my daughter.
I see.
To Mr. Harvey Yates.
Well, let me be the last to congratulate you. And you too. I'm sure you'll have a very dismal wedding with this chapo.
Now, let's all retire back to the hotel. It's almost time for tea.
Lot 26, how will dreams come true? There'll be a roof in the
Flooding? Mr. Hammer just told me this morning when it's raining ducks and chickens, it's pretty foul weather. What are you going to do about the weather? You complain all you want, but you can't change it. You could sing a song about it. You'll find the lyrics on page 4 of the program. This life's a play from the start. It's hard to play through a part when there's an ache in your heart all day. I have my fears till the dawn. I wake to find they are gone. But still the dream must go on, they say. When I pretend I'm gay, I never feel that way. I'm only painting the clouds with sunshine. When I hold back a tear, Rio de Janeiro, what about you? San Diego in the back row, what about you fine folk? Tahiti, they speak French down there. What about you guys? What's your sunny destination? Maui, yes, I'll take you up on Maui any day. What's your sunny destination? Kokomo, yes. Oh my God. What's your sunny destination? Miami, lovely choice. What about you fine folk here? What's your sunshine destination? Arizona, I'll take you. Yes, what about you?
Ambassador has reached the shore with a note of port or Greek. There's affairs of state.
o'clock.
5 o'clock and we
leave.
Want to have some
Want to
tea.
have some tea.
Like the folks that cross the sea. Come along.
Hot one, please.
Fill it up for me. Drop a 5 o'clock.
5 in the afternoon.
Easy to sing. You don't have to carry
No, you don't.
it on your head.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1 o'clock.
2 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
5 o'clock and we should go and
Have a cup of Bellman and PQRS tea. Here I shall bid you.
Oh dear.
There you are. Good job, little baby boy.
Everything was wrong, and the whole day long I feel so blue. For the longest while I forget to smile, and I met you. Though I've responded with doubt, I promise from here on out. I'll be loving you
Always.
always with the love that's true. Always. When the things you plan mean a helping hand, I will understand. Always.
Days may not be fair, always.
That's when I'll be
Always not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always.
always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year. Molly, my dear, have a seat. It's time to give the details of your engagement party.
Now let's plan our engagement dinner tonight, shall we? I'd advise you to use paper plates because it's probably going to end up being a brawl anyhow. Now then, shall we say we'll have supper in the patio at 10 o'clock?
If you please.
Supper at 10 and dessert at 9. What next? How about we start with some nice leg of caviar stuff?
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Me neither, but it's a good idea. 150 portions of leg of caviar garçon.
But I haven't even asked that many guests.
Oh, don't worry, they'll come. We put up posters. Then there comes bread and butter under glass. And breast of goldfish. Solid goldfish. Then how about we finish with some nice quail on toast?
I'm a little afraid of quail.
Oh, that's okay. We'll get you a shotgun. Go get one of those new quail and put his teeth out. Champagne.
Have you a nice report,
Which war? You want civil revolution? Oh, you want the spirit of 76. Now, will that be glasses, or would you like to drink straight from the bottles?
Glasses, if you please.
I prefer it. They're 50 cents a crack.
A crack.
A crack, a hunk, a piece, a shard. Now, that's $1 each for knives and forks. 50 cents each for 300 chairs.
But you only said there were 150 guests.
Well, they might want to sit down twice. Oh, did you want seats in those chairs?
But of course.
$1 extra. By the time this wedding is over, this dinner is over, you're going to be willing to marry me for my money. What else? Do you want finger bowls or chicken broth?
Finger bowls are customary, are they not?
All right. But it always tastes awful. you prefer music, or would you like our band to play?
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Horses! Lovely song for you.
I think I'd like some Spanish music. All my guests are coming in Spanish costumes.
I think our band can do that.
Well, hey!
Here we are. You'll see our quail are perfectly fresh. We can go work. They turn red when they're boiled. You'll probably do the same thing to yourself.
That's a cat, my dear man.
That's funny. Everybody thinks that's a cat. That's an Australian quail. One of the only bird-bearing quail in the world. I know it looks like a cat, but if you could see it on a piece of toast, you'd immediately know the difference. Here, say this book is a piece of toast. You won't get on there. If I had a catalog, he'd get on there. And once we serve him, he'll lie perfectly flat. So will you. Here, take her back to where we keep the quail. Put this quail back in the icebox.
Oh, Dicker! Far away from me!
Leave her back there. Put her in the icebox, too. Put them both in the icebox. Hey, you broke the ice.
We get the boy to jail.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, I never should have doubted Bob. I know he didn't steal that necklace.
Don't worry, everything will turn out all wrong.
Oh, but I've just been down to the jail and they're holding Bob a $2,000 bail.
Congratulations, that's a swell bail for a young fella his age.
Could you lend me $2,000?
Goodbye.
Mr. Hammer, would you lend me $2,000?
I haven't even got a raccoon coat.
Oh, but to think of him being in jail.
Don't worry, stone walls do not a Jackson make.
I find someone to help. I'm gonna find $2,000. Thank you.
Got to get the boy to jail. Oh, everybody take a seat. Now where do we get the $2,000?
That's the question. I tell you, boys. You each put up 1,000, I'll put up the balance.
You get 2,000, you give me a 1,000.
Oh, then we got an extra 1,000. We got 3,000. Then the question is, how can we get rid of the extra 1,000? I knew we had trouble with this thing.
Maybe we could raise the bill to 3,000.
I doubt that. They're very particular. Got $2,000. That must be a Scotch tweed he's got on. You got anything?
Got 60 cents.
60 cents. That's a bit shy of 2,000. Each one's got to raise his quota.
I got a quarter.
Let me think. We gotta get $2,000. I tell you, boys, I can float alone, but not by myself. I cannot float alone. Alone, not alone.
Where do we get the $2,000?
Ah, there you are.
Ah.
I was wondering where you ran off to.
Look what the quail dragged in.
You know what to do now, you clever man? I'm going to give you the $1,000 I promised for finding my necklace.
2,000.
That's your double or nothing.
Here you are. You won't take it. You won't take anything. What will you take? $2?
He means the 2,000.
$2 million!
I'm sorry, but I only promised
$1,000
$1,000.
for a beautiful necklace like that? Why, that's chicken feed, a paltry $1,000.
You never find necklaces for less than $2,000.
Standard price all over.
I'm sorry, but I've already written the check. Ordered you boys for cash.
You got both?
You got two kinds of money.
My bag! My bag, please! I lost my bag! You saw the one I just had in here?
You lost your bag.
Lost bag?
Maybe you ought to offer a reward for it. That's how you found your necklace.
I'm afraid I'll have to. I'll offer $500 for its return.
Anybody got
I'll offer $500 for return.
Could you make it $1,000?
I think $500
in his sleeve. Nobody knows. Let's leave it at that.
Now you owe him 1,500.
Yes, and I'm going to give to him. Here is $1,000 for finding my necklace, and $500 for finding my bag. Oh, you've been so wonderful. This must give you another great big kiss.
Oh, that'll be 500 war tax.
I must thank you ever so much. I must compliment you boys on your honesty. Remember, boys, honesty is the best policy.
Nope, 20 years endowment. Say, you know, we were suckers to let her take us in like that. We'll never get another customer like her.
But now we got the 1,500. Where do we get the rest of it?
Maybe one.
All right, come on. Hand it over. 1,000. And that makes 15.
It's a little ruffled there.
I don't know. What do you got?
He found it again! He found it! He found it! He found it! He found it! We're all clumped up here!
Want to see me?
Yes, whatever became of that diagram you drew up in my room?
What diagram?
The one showing how to get to the stump, remember? It had on it whole stump, Jules. Lot 26?
Lot 26.
Oh, shut up! Well, how did that dummy know that the necklace was in the tree? Did it ever occur to you that he could have picked up the diagram?
You're right. I never thought of that.
And suppose he still has it, and it gets into the wrong hands. It could be a nasty piece of evidence.
Well, they couldn't provide with it.
How do you know they couldn't? What we're going to do is...
Oh, well there.
We haven't seen anything of you lately.
Well,
Are you feeling all right? Oh, you're not. Oh, you are. Well, that's fine.
we wanted to ask you something. You wouldn't happen to see a piece of paper lying around the hotel now, would you?
You did see it?
Did you pick it up? Oh, that's fine. Oh, no, wait. Now this piece of paper, have you got it with you?
Will you give it to us?
Would you sell it to us? Now, supposing I were to give you $100, would you give it to us then? Here's 100. This is it, all right. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hey! We got him out of jail for 1,900.
They had a sale.
So you bailed him out, did you? Well, good, because I've been looking for just you folks. Looks, folks, I've been consulting my notes, and I just dug up a little new evidence in this necklace robbery. I think I'm going to start a little investigation. Come on in, Mrs. Potter. We're going to hold a probe right here and now.
Select your partners for the great probe.
Now then, I saw you four fellas all up in Mrs. Potter's room last night.
I
Is
object
that-
to the object.
What room did I see you in?
That was no room, that was the hallway. Mr. Leander Honeywhistle, our silver-throated tenor, will now render that popular musical ballad, Hallways.
But that's singing.
Thanks for the compliment. the bed.
Were you in anybody's room last night? Oh, shut up. Did you see him there?
Of course not. He was under the bed.
Say, are you two related?
Oh, I am, but not him.
Is he your brother?
I don't know. Papa say one thing and another man say something else.
So far, it's a regular probe. He hasn't found anything yet.
Don't forget, you're doing this too. Say, didn't I see you with a lady last night?
It's no lady. That was the night before last. Now it's my turn to probe. How you feeling this evening?
Oh, not so good. I loosened my dog.
You lost your dog. How'd you come to lose him?
I shoot him.
You shot him. Was he mad?
Well, he's not very damn pleased.
There you are. His dog got mad and he shot him. Let that be a lesson to you.
Knock off this nonsense. Now answer me this question. Why did you cross from Miss Martin's room to Mrs. Potter's room last night?
Well, that's an old one. Get to the other side.
Hey, knock that off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop that. Everybody's got to stop that. We're going to get back to this probe.
We ought to have a probe to find out where the probe has gone.
Mrs. Potter, that jewel case was opened with your key, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's my baby.
And that key's not been returned to you.
No, sir.
I don't mean maybe.
It was stolen from your bag?
Yes, sir.
That's my baby doll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. That's my baby. No, sir. Don't mean maybe. Yes, sir. That's my baby doll.
All right, that's enough of that. Cut that out. Now, there's one very important witness who hasn't said anything yet. We will now hear from Miss Penelope Martin.
You bet you will. Miss Penelope Martin, Dixie's darling songbird, will now render that popular musical success. Guilty Face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guilty Face, you got the cutest little guilty face. There's not another that can take your place. You got a guilty face.
All right. This nonsense has to stop. We're going to continue the probe. Oh, if we can find the person that has the key to that jewel case, we'd have someone who's at least implicated in this robbery.
The key to the jewel case. And to see you're a genius.
A man isn't a detective for 20 years for nothing.
He'd be a sucker if he was.
Hey, what was that you gave him?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I don't give it nothing.
Give me that. Give me that. Hey, yeah, give me that thing. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, give what are you doing? Hey, what happened to my shirt? I want my shirt! I want my shirt!
Hey, you lost your shirt.
Yes.
Now we've got something to probe about. Can you describe this shirt?
What's that?
When did you last say that the shirt was missing?
Did you have the shirt when you went to the room? I certainly did.
Did you get the shirt in Manhattan or was it a Brooklyn shirt?
I want my shirt. I can't go around this way.
Have you lost a shirt before?
No, I didn't.
You don't say. Did you ever play poker?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, maybe it's hereditary.
Did your father and mother ever lose a shirt?
No.
Did your father and mother ever own a shirt?
Yes.
Very mysterious case.
Did you get the shirt from a wife or was it from a bosom friend?
We've got to find this shirt before shirty days. We'll go at it scientifically. Jefferson! Yes, sir. Now, this cross marks the spot where the shirt was last seen. Quite as complete.
Hey, stop that.
Well, that makes sense. Now, there are only two possible exits. Am I right?
Say, Hey, well, it's not down there.
37 and a half.
37 and a half.
12 and a quarter.
12 and a quarter.
Turned up cuff.
Turned up cuff.
Big seat, long neck, no brains.
Big seat, long neck, no brains.
And no shirt.
No shirt?
Do you need any socks?
I want my
We
shirt!
got special on socks today. Silk lisle. Oh, you'll do nicely. Jensen, take that dummy out of the window, put Hennessy in.
I see what you guys are up to. You boys are all in on this together, and you're not going to let me find that shirt. I'm not going to stand for any Now, you folks, get this. I'm going to count to three, and when I say three, I want absolute silence. You understand? Absolute silence. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone in the world is doing the chosen. They do it in London. They do it in France. In Spain, in Germany, they all chosen. No matter how you dance, break away from gold. Find it, time for some dance. That certain step that was all the praise of those Lennox Avenue chicks. His feet done with a Portuguese, you know, he and Armenians.
Grease.
Party room 220!
These are coming out. Oh.
Aratbad, coast is clear. Nobody around. That's fine, huh?
Oh, thank you so much for getting me out of jail, Mr. Hammer. I'm ever so thankful. And to you too.
Hey, don't worry about it. I expect you to do the same for me sometime.
Huh?
Until then, arrivederci. Goodbye.
Arriba, Darchi.
And to you too. I am so obliged.
Oh, he got your watch. You gotta keep your distance with.
Why, hey, that's polygamy. Believe me, it's no fun being in jail.
It's no use for a young fella in jail these days. There's no hope of advancement. Highest you could ever get to be is warden.
But Mr. Hammer, you know that whole story of Penelope's was a
Oh,
lie,
why
don't you?
so worrying? Silly to worry, isn't it? You're going today and here tomorrow.
Mr. Hammer, I have to prove I'm innocent. How am I going to do it, huh? What is it? Silent Red, wanted by the police for arson, tomfoolery, thievery.
What's going on here?
My childhood, man!
Things are dropping from on high here.
Where'd you get this?
What is this? A coat? No, that's not a coconut. That's a pine. That's right, pen and water, Rufus.
Oh.
Great for pockets. Here you go. Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have my underwear on? I felt kind of flimsy. Hey, wait a minute. Astor Hotel, New York. Blackstone Hotel, Chicago. Yes, Western Mount Vernon. Can you imagine that? He stole all the knives I stole. Check all the rooms. I think the third floor is missing.
What is it? Granada Road, Coconut Road.
Hey!
Give me that. Granada Road, Coconut Road. Hey! Give me that. Granada Road, Coconut.
You get that twice more, you can keep it. Hey! Oh, he got your watch again. I told you. Give me that. You can beat that, but you can't tie it. Oh! Oh! Oh!
26 hollow stump jewels. Oh, where did you find this?
Well, that's a swell guy you picked to ask.
Now it all makes sense. Mr. Hammond, look. Why don't you just ask him something about the robbery, see?
Hey, look who I found!
Polly! Well, I gotta go do dishes. Here, you can dry them. You can eat the plates! Hey, two is company, three is a quartet! Say, if you folks are gonna do any mushy stuff, get a room, preferably a mushroom.
Bob, do you know what Mother's done? She's announced my engagement to Harvey Yates.
To Yates?
Yes, and she's giving the engagement supper tonight, but I won't approve it.
No. You must. That's exactly what I want. Is Yates gonna be there?
Well, it is customary.
Perfect. I think I have an idea. But don't say anything to Tom no more, okay?
I can't, I don't know what it is.
It's risky. I'm only on parole. But, Polly,
Yes.
you know that the whole story of Penelope's was a lie, don't you?
I realize that now. I'm so sorry, Bob.
Then, do you trust me?
Yes, and I'll never doubt you again. No matter what happens tonight, I'm with you always.
Well, then, we'd better go get ready.
Ready for what?
Well, haven't you heard? My engagement supper's tonight. Via degli Signor.
On track 25.
Bella signora. For a little bit, I don't think I could come, but I know you get very much upset, so I come anyhow.
When he does that.
Presenting his Spanish ambassador, Sir Don Jose Arpan.
Now his rose is in bloom. Up. Ah, it's the night of Pythias.
That's all right, Vanessa. At parties like these, you need to have the law around. And for a nice lady like you, you need protection. I'm here to see that you get this. There are a couple shady characters around that I'm going to keep my eye on.
That gives me great comfort, Detective Hennessy. If it weren't too much trouble, would you mind having a look at the guest list with me? If there's something maybe amiss.
Oh, Mr. Heather, you look wonderful. Your costume's marvelous.
This costume's been condemned by good housekeeping.
Well, I love the color scheme.
Oh, it's not a scheme, it's a conspiracy.
Mr. Hammer.
Oh, hello there, Jim.
Would you mind if I talk to Polly for a little bit?
No, I want to hear you. Oh, all right, I'll see you later. And be sure to stay for dinner. After work, we're going to have tiramisu and woman's fingers.
I would love to stay for dinner, Mr. Hammer. If dinner can wait a little bit.
Oh, no thanks. I'm hungry.
Oh, please, Mr. Heather, you just have to help. If my engagement's with Harvey Yates, I just don't know what I'll do.
Oh, all right. We'll save the masticating merriment until you're otherwise engaged. Oh, boys! Consider us done for. Now, these two need... Hey, nix on that stuff. Now, these two...
Surely it's just the breath of old Ireland. I can see nobody coming down the old beatboard, and I can see
It's so bad. Oh, you all feeling this? There goes the weasel. There goes the weasel now. Come on, let's after.
They'll distract. That's all they really know how to do.
But Bob, suppose Mother sees you or Detective Hennessy.
I can't help it. It has to happen now.
All right, but what if it doesn't work?
It has to work, but remember, they have to be exactly the same.
All right. Oh, Harvey!
Yes? What is it?
Why, I just wanted to talk to you.
Really?
Don't you think we ought to go somewhere alone? We've never been alone.
Well, where would you go?
Somewhere there aren't a lot of people around.
What about Mr. Robert Jackson?
Oh, he's a crook. Harvey, why shouldn't we just elope?
You would? You get it? When?
The sooner the better. Say tonight.
And, how will we do it?
Let's make it really romantic and meet at Coconut Manor.
We became engaged. Oh, Polly, you're marvelous. What time?
Say 12 o'clock.
All right. 12 o'clock at Coconut Manor.
Oh, no. I'm not sure I know how to get there in the dark. Better tell me.
Oh, it's easy. You go right up.
Oh, no. I'll never remember it. Maybe we'd better not do it.
Here. I will show you. You go right up Granada Road. Then you take Coconut Road until you come to a clearing with a fringe of trees around it. That's Coconut Manor. Remember, Polly, lot 26 at 12 o'clock.
Oh, no, not now.
Well, then it's no Coconut Manor.
Ladies and gentlemen, to all find your seats at the table, we will not be any
Your coat, Signora. Yes. Come now, we take your coat. You look lovely.
Hennessy, what's the matter with you? Huh? Why you only got the one shirt?
You look like a hot cross bun. We can't go around this way. There are ladies present.
I want my shirt.
He wants his shirt.
I want my shirt.
He wants his shirt.
I want my shirt. I want my shirt. I can't be happy without my shirt.
He wants his shirt. He wants his shirt. He can't be happy without his shirt.
I don't want food. I don't want drink. Because my ears were also hurt.
He don't want food. He don't want with your daughters.
Friends, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Minneapolis, I want to welcome you all to the city of San Diego. No, I mean, in recognition of my many years of service to the railroad, you have presented me with these ties. Everybody should be happy. Here, tonight, even the bride. Of course, that reminds me of the tale of the Irishman. It's so funny, I wish I could think of it. Oft in the stilly night, the trembling of a leaf can be heard, sighing through the trees, and the babbling brook as it wends its way onward, babbling and babbling and babbling and babbling and babbling. Well, I got rid of one. One like that one's worth 3 ordinary ones. Now, let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes, on this chair. Speaking of alcoholics, my mother and father. They talked it over and they finally decided to move to New York. They took a little house in the Bronx, and it was there in that little house that Abraham Lincoln was born. Much to my father's surprise. That, boys and girls, was the beginning of the Lincoln Highway.
Thank you, Mr. Hammer. I do believe dinner is ready soon.
Ah, dinner can wait! Friends, in view of the fact that Polly's engagement is being celebrated here tonight, I think a few words from her mother would be revolting. Now, I would like to present to you the well-preserved and partially pickled Mrs. Potter. Come on, give the little girl a big hand.
All right, dramatist. My good friends, if only I could tell you how rosy-hued everything seems to me tonight. Especially for the...
Let's drink a toast.
You're a little premature.
Your old man's a premature.
Especially for the happy couple at my side. For their honeymoon, I shall be giving them a Chevrolet sedan. Just think, after the wedding, they will be many, many miles from here.
Not in a Chevy, they won't. They won't even make it out of the garage.
As for myself, I'm so sad I simply can't go on any farther.
I'll get off with you.
Oh, I'm simply too overcome.
Hurrah! She's overcome. And now, friends, though this is a happy occasion, there are always a few moments that are quite linguini. We will now have a few words from the group.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Oh, yes! I now call upon Mr. Harvey Yates of Yates, Bob, Johnson, Morris, Henry, Schlemmer, Yates, and Yates, and Yates, and Yates. Good evening, radio fans. We are now back in the studio. Time for your station announcer.
Well, I really don't know what to say.
Then shut up.
What a delectable idea.
I'm afraid I'm not much of a speech maker, Mr. Hammer, but nevertheless, it was very nice of you to call on me.
Well, you must call on me.
I was just going to say that I wanted to just thank you
I
all.
wanted you to come up and see my flower beds.
As I was saying, I was just going to
I
thank
want you to see my pansies.
What I intended to say was that I was just going to thank you.
Short pansies and long pansies.
Well, what I was just going to say,
Next spring, I'm going to get some early bloomers.
what I was going to say,
Well, he's the only one in that punchline.
Yes, but what's become of the punch bowl server?
I wouldn't dream of taking up any more of your time. After all, dinner's waiting. Nevertheless, I wanted to thank you all, and as I said before, I hadn't intended to make a speech at all.
Well, you certainly succeeded. Now, friends, I would like to... Hey, you know that's non-alcoholic punch. All right, get me a pimento cheese sandwich.
What have I missed?
Now, friends, I would like to present to you a charming little lady. Down in front.
Hey, sit down.
Mrs. Harvey Yates.
Oh no, Mr. Hammer. Quit holding up the dinner with all these speeches. How about something really entertaining?
You want me to give another speech?
No.
You want maybe I should play?
Yes, we heard all about your plan from you. We're gonna have music.
Music!
Now, the first number will be a piccolo solo, which we will skip. The second number will be from Signore Pastrami, the Lithuanian impressionist or pianist. For his first number, the Signore will play A Cup of Coffee, A Sandwich, and You from that Italian opera, Aida.
The dinner will get cold, and Senor Pastrami, how long will this take? What is the first number?
Number 1. Hey bartender, give me an egg. Not that one I can actually sing. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, you and I are going to have the house at Newport.
Well, you can have it.
We've got a little bungalow in our future.
But first, ting-a-ling, the bells will ring, and as they swing, the crowd will sing. The Queen and King are entering, so ting-a-ling, 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 ting-a-ling. Down the aisle, it seems a while, walk in style and try to smile. In a while, all the sun and everything. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. When it's done, two are one forever.
A life that none can sever. Ting-a-ling, the bells will ring, and in the spring the storm may bring a tiny thing that we can sing to ting-a-ling. The skies will all be blue and our dreams come true.
And I'll be smiling through.
And I'll be smiling through.
My dreams
Come true.
That Spanish castle I
Castle say
I built in my
it's
mind.
like will be a love nest, the practical part.
watching Taylor come rolling through. When my dreams, my dreams
Got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you ever have a dream come
true.